Welcome to a very special Adam Curry Presents. We've been on for almost 2 years. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We've been on for over 1.5 years. We haven't never had this on my YouTube channel. We haven't had this on my YouTube channel. Today's episode, we're going to give you this. Harry Manilow, let's do it. Welcome to Adam Curry Presents! Today's a very special show because we are going hopping from 1982. On today's Adam Curry Presents, it's a 1982 classic episode of American Bandstand! Harry Manilow, lead us to a commercial. It's coming up next.
You're reaching for the finish line.
You dig down deep, decide to find
You've really gotta want it.
the strength that you need, the will to succeed. This is it, yes, for him and for you, for you.
Hey, I'm proud of you, really proud. A Coke.
The biggest taste in China.
Good race. Who's your coach? My dad.
Coke is it.
There's something in the air that says great times are coming your way.
There's a celebration all across the nation. Now is the time. ABC is the place. All your favorite places, lots of friendly faces. Now is the time. ABC is the place. It's all right here. People, you know your favorite shows. It's all right here on ABC this year. ABC. Everybody sharing, everybody caring. Now is the time. ABC is the place. It's all right here on ABC. ABC. Now is the time. ABC is the place. Now is the time. ABC is the place. It's all right here. Heroes and friends, the fun never ends. It's all right here on ABC this year. ABC. You know what you're after. Drama, sports, and laughter. Now is the time. ABC is the place. It's all right here on ABC this year. Now is the time. ABC is the place.
We're going hopping today, where things are popping, a Philadelphia way. We're gonna drop it, on all the music they play on the bandstand.
Oh, have you picked a good day to come to American Bandstand? Sheena Easton is our special guest today. The Blasters are our special guest today. This is the crowd that's come aboard, and you are cordially invited to come and join us right here on American I was just looking here to see what we have in store. Look at that, the Blasters, Sheena Easton. Oh, it's going to be a day of days. And we open with three lovely ladies who make great music. These are the Pointer Sisters. Should I do it? The Pointer Sisters with the sound of yesterday, but it is today. Speaking of today, they'll be here next week. Buckner and Garcia, Pac-Man.
Got a pocket full of quarters and I'm headed to the arcade. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm bringing everything I made. I got a callus on my finger and my shoulder's hurting too. I'm gonna eat them all up just as soon as they turn blue. 'Cause I got Pac-Man fever, Pac-Man 'cause I got Pac-Man fever. It's driving me crazy. I got Pac-Man fever. I'm going out of my mind. I got Pac-Man fever. Driving me crazy. Pac-Man fever. I'm going out of my mind.
Nobody from Downey or Norwalk or France? You're from France? Where in France?
Châteauroux?
Are you French?
Yes, I'm part French and Spanish.
Habla usted español?
Not too much, but...
Parlez-vous French?
Oui, je parle français.
Stop already. All right. You're from Chicago?
Uh-huh.
You know where Downey is?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You're putting me on.
No.
Where is Downey?
You have to drive through it from Orange County to get here. It's in between Orange County and Hollywood.
He knows where Downey is. Man is all right. He's learned the way. Let me see if I can get the names. Phil, Alvin, Dave, Alvin, John, Baz, Bill Bateman, who have I forgotten? Gene Taylor. They comprise a group that has gotten a tremendous amount of press, not only here in the Los Angeles area, but all over the country. And we've been sort of looking forward to this day because they make good American music. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Blasters!
Well, you a soldier boy on Beaver, West Berlin. Don't music that rocks just 1,000 violins. They wanna hear some American music. American music. They wanna hear that sound right from the USA. Well, it could be sweet and lovely. It could be hard and mean. One thing's Funk Joe is always on the beam. They wanna hear some American music. American music. They wanna hear that sound right from the USA. Well, it's a howl from the desert, a scream from the slums, the Mississippi River, the beat of the drums. They wanna hear some American music. American music. They wanna hear that sound right from the USA. We got the Louisiana boogie and the Delta blues. We got country swing and rockabilly too. We got jazz, country, western, and Chicago blues. It's the greatest music that you ever knew. It's American music. It's American music. It's American music. It's the greatest sound right from the USA. Oh, well, you a soldier boy, action stop right in the stacks. When they hear the crazy beat, it turns the doubles back because they're playing American music. American music. How the whole world takes that sound from the USA.
Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome. Phil, nice to have you with us. Well, let me ask you a favor, Phil. Would you introduce me, please, to your colleagues, and we'll start with the gentleman on the who may expire right here before my eyes. Are you all right? You want a glass of water?
Yeah, bud.
Seriously, get me a... Are you all right? Really? We have all... We can't get you anything better than a glass of water, but what is that man's name?
That's my brother, Dave Alvin.
You know him well.
Yeah, that's right.
I tell you what, in the darkness, as we were speaking, a man crept in here who didn't play on that last song. What is his name with the saxophone?
Steve Berlin with baritone saxophone, part of the Blaster sax section.
Steve, nice to have you aboard. Better late than never. On bass, right here.
John Baz on bass.
John, nice to have you with us. In the back.
Bill Bateman.
Hello, Bill. We get a shot of you back there. Thank you. And on piano.
And that's Gene Taylor.
Gene, nice to have you aboard. Welcome. Thank you. All right. No interviews today. This is a first, a one and only, because it's very rare. We better get a camera on the audience, Barry. You sit right here. No, you just stand right here. Normally we do an interview. We talk about the band. We'll do that. It's Phil's birthday today. We'll have a little happy birthday, all right? You haven't. I will spare you one thing. One line. No, the heck with it. We've all heard you sing. We don't want to hear you sing again. How long you guys been together?
Well, we've been the Blasters for 3 years. We all grew up together in Downey and Norwalk. So we've been playing for 10 years, you know, together.
Dude, let me jump over here. Do people have a name for this? You call it American music. That sounds to me like it's been around for 100 years. I've been listening to boogie woogie, rockabilly, all that stuff. What is this?
Rock and roll.
Just rock and roll? Who've been the musical influences in your lives?
Oh, Muddy Waters, Hank Williams, Jerry Lee Lewis, you name it.
Oh, I get back here to the birthday boy who'll feel neglected. No, actually, by the time this airs, it will have been last week. That's a nice way. Nice way to celebrate your birthday. Have you worked hard to get to this point of your lives? I mean, they're all over you. The press is writing about you constantly.
Yeah. Well, you worked hard. I mean, a lot of energy went out of it, but you like doing it. So, I mean, you temper the fact that you worked hard, but that you liked doing it. So,
if you had
not that bad or anything.
No, but if you had a crystal ball after all those years of playing some good jobs and some lousy ones, what would you guys have happened to your lives? Is it true that I'm digressing? First album you made in a garage?
Yeah, in Rock and Ronnie's garage studio, Rock and Ron Weiser, Rolling Rock Records. And it did us real good, you know. I mean, people heard us.
What do you hope for the future?
If people like our music, that they can buy it. And if they don't, then I'll go learn how to do it better, I guess.
Learn how you can't do it any better. No, I don't. Should we mention Belinda or should we let that rest? Is she here? You see, this crowd, Bill, this crowd gets excited about strange things. They like your music, but your lady friend was here before with the Go-Go's. Has this been a long... See, we're going to do, what is it, Rona Barrett now. Has this been a long-term relationship?
A year and a half.
That's all. I don't, you know, I hate to do that stuff. His private life is none of your business. Now I put my foot in it. In any case, for the uninitiated, that's Belinda Carlisle that we're talking about. What are we going to do next?
I'm shaking.
All right, let me get it. You need these here? Ladies and gentlemen, the Blasters!
When you touch my hand and you talk sweet talk, I get a knock in my knees and a wobble in my walk, and I'm trembling and I'm shaking. When you take me in your arms and talk romance, my heart starts doing a St. Vitus dance, and I'm panting and I'm shaking. Early in the morning time, late in the middle of the night, whenever this chill comes over me, I wanna hug you with all of my might, and I'm sweating and I'm shaking. Chill and a fever, I've been told, make your head spin around and your feet run cold. I got fever and I'm shaking. Feel like I've been run through the mill. I can't move around and I can't stand still. I'm so jittery and I'm shaking. Samson was a mighty good man, strongest in his day. And then along came Delilah and clipped his wig, and it looks like it took me the same old way. So I'm nervous and I'm shaking. Storm rocks a ship on the sea, the wind shakes the leaves on a tree. I'm like a nervous wreck, I'm all shook up, and that's what you are doing to me. Cause I'm jumping and I'm shaking and I'm jumping and I'm shaking. Oh yeah, I'm shaking. Shaking, oh yeah, I'm shaking.
Here's a man that continues to make smash hit music and break records in person all over the world. Rod Stewart. right, Gina and Alan, we have a couple of records for you to listen to now. We'd ask you to rate them between 35 and 98. First off, may I have your full name and age?
I'm 19. I'm Gina Friedlander.
Thank you.
Alan Miller, 20.
Thank you, Alan. Take the lady with you a couple of steps. Listen to this one by the Plimsouls, A Million Miles Away.
Friday night, I just got back. I had my eyes shut. Was dreaming about the past. I thought about you while the radio played. Should have got moving. It's the reason I stayed. I started drifting to a different place. I realized I was falling off the face of the world. And now it's nothing left to bring me back. I'm a million miles away. A million miles away.
All right, that one averages out to an 80. 75, 85, 80 by the Plimsouls. Another step back. Listen to what do you say this means in French? Depeche Mode, just can't get enough.
When I'm with you, baby, are you out of my head? And I just can't get enough. And I just can't get enough. All the things you do to me and everything you said. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. We slip and slide as we fall in love. And I just can't seem to get enough.
All right, that one takes the nod. Comes up with an 85. We have an 85 and an 80. Let's see, Alan rated the first one higher, and Gina, is it J or G?
It's G.
It's G. I had it wrong over here. You like that one better. Why?
Yeah, I like the quirky beat. I felt like tapping.
Are you good at predicting hits?
Oh, right on every time.
This is a hit. The woman says it's a hit. Now, Alan, let me see. You preferred this one, A Million Miles Away, the Plimsouls. Why?
I'd like to see it on the car radio when you're cruising down the strip. You know, I mean, really, I like music on the radio in the car. And I think that'd be good on it.
That's a car hit.
That car hit.
They actually call them that in the business. They're driving hits. Yeah, it's good radio record on the car radio. In any case, we'll see whether Alan is right on the first one or Gina's right on the second one. In either case, we have nice things for you. First of all, you'll get the Hamilton Beach Pop Air 2 Superfast Hot Air Horn Popper. Makes up to 4 quarts of delicious oilless popcorn in minutes. Hamilton Beach Scoville. And new Rally Polysealant from DuPont. Guaranteed to outlast the leading dealer-applied polysealant. You may buy now and get a $2 rebate, plus a portable auto tape carrier. And TDK audio cassettes for rich, clean sound. TDK video cassettes for bright colors and sharp images. TDK leads the way in home recording tape. You'll also each discover the taste of Jolly Time, the Munch Better popcorn. Always light, crisp, and delicious. Next time, make it Jolly Time. And we'll be back right after this. And back we go with part number 2 of American Bandstand. And this is a normal situation. Sit in the stands with a guy who looks like he ought to be here. But in about 10 minutes from now, you're going to watch him tonight on a new ABC television show and say, I saw him on the bandstand today. And talk about that. And this is Adrian Zmed, by the way. You are in Grease 2. This is a big movie coming up this summer.
It's going to be premiering June 11th.
What do you do?
I'm leader of the T-Birds. It's like the Danny Zuko prototype. It's
That's a hot film.
Oh, yeah, it really is.
I'm sorry, his name?
My name is Johnny Nagarelli in it.
All right, I want to change for a second because Johnny Nagarelli, tonight you play, what's his name?
Vinnie Romano.
Are you Italian?
No, I'm not actually. I'm Romanian.
Why do they always select you for the dark Italian roles?
I guess I look dark and Italian.
It's possible. We should talk about the thing that's happening tonight. It's a dynamic new police series on ABC. It's called T.J. Hooker. You are not T.J. Hooker. Who's that?
No, that's my partner. It's William Shatner is T.J. Hooker.
Star Trek.
Captain Kirk.
Bill Shatner is a living legend. I know him very well, by the way. I would not say that of a man I didn't know. Has it taken a long time to get to this spot in life?
Well, I guess not relatively that long. I mean, I've been doing it for 3 years now.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of series on the air, and you know, you just have to wait for the right thing to come along.
There are a lot of people your age, younger, a little older, in and around that age, would like to do what you do for a living. How were you discovered?
Well, I worked very hard. I think that people should do everything they can to train and be as good an actor as they possibly can, and then see what that brings them.
I wish you so much good luck tonight and in the ensuing weeks. The series again is entitled?
T.J. Hooker.
You will find it right here at this place. You don't touch the dial. Just stay there all through the sports, the basketball, the arm wrestling, Wide World of Ding Dong, whatever happens. And tonight, very early in the evening, I'm not allowed to tell you what time. Guess what time it's going to be on. You guess. If it's very early, guess what time.
Real early.
Real, not late. Real early. Just guess. Prime time. After, you know why we can't do it? We have rules. We can only say it'll be on tonight and it'll be on this thing and give the name. We can't give the time. Now I want you all to guess what time it will be, Eastern time or Central time. It'll obviously be an hour earlier Central time. And network usually starts at, well, what the heck. Good luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Adrian Zmed. Here's Sammy Hagar for you folks. The last time this lady was here, I bobbled her name. I forgot it momentarily. That will never, ever happen again. Ladies and gentlemen, Sheena Easton.
such a strange and special one. You can't even seem to love yourself. And with a few exceptions, not anybody else. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make him drink. You can give a man your whole heart and soul, but you cannot make him think. You couldn't be with me instead of you could tell him the date of departure, exactly the place and the time. He might really want to be there, but he misses every time. Is he a man or a paper tiger? When you need him, will he run and stand beside you? You couldn't be with me instead of the love and loving. You could have been with me instead of the love and
It's nice to see you again. We have been anxiously awaiting your return. Do you realize that when you were here the last time, and we didn't put it on the air, but I momentarily blanked on your name, and your name, it will be tattooed on my head forever.
You mentioned Sheena, Queen of the Jungle at one point.
Did I do all those other things?
Yeah, I was totally confused.
Did you never know Sheena, Queen of the Jungle?
No, I didn't.
She was a comic book heroine.
Oh, well, I was thinking of changing my image as soon as I heard that.
Don't change a thing. I want to talk to you a second about what's happened in your life. Every 5 years, I'm sort of a student of musical history. There's a hot female star comes along and blazes, and everybody all over the world talks about them. You are that person now. Do you realize? You don't have to be humble. Do you realize that? That's you?
Well, there's quite a few others. I mean...
All right, you're going to be humble. You're going to play that role. All right. She was on the American Music Awards, the Grammys. You're going to be doing the Oscars coming up. Is there anything about, I mean, have you dreamed about this all your life?
Well, a lot of my life I dreamt about Robert Redford, but in the last...
You're some kind of a nut, you know that? How many kids are there in your family?
I'm the youngest of 6.
Are they happy for you?
Yes, they are. They're, well, actually, they've been fans for a while, so I think if everything goes wrong, they'll still buy the records.
The amazing thing is so hard to realize that you're born and brought up in Brooklyn, New York.
That's it, yeah.
Can you talk like an American?
Well, not to convince Americans, but I convince them back home sometimes. But I couldn't convince anybody here.
You sing Americanese.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why that is. I think it's everyone from where we come from listened to all the American singers, and it was just like indoctrinated. I mean, if I tried to sing with my accent, I couldn't.
Is there anything in the world about what you do now that you don't like, that you wish you could change?
Getting up at 6 in the morning to do my makeup for a 10 o'clock photo session and stuff like that.
You have to make that face up? That's not really you?
Well, I have an excellent makeup artist who does a lot of my photo sessions, and the gentleman who did my makeup today, Antonio G. And but whenever I'm just sort of trying to be casual, I do it myself.
Are you real ugly when you get up in the morning?
Real ugly.
Yeah, I can.
Really bad.
I can tell.
Really grouchy.
I like you a lot. Would you tell me what we should know about the next song?
Well, the next song is a track from the album You Could Have Been With Me called Try a Little Tenderness, and it's written by two of my favourite writers, Leeson and Vale from England.
Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Sheena Easton. A couple of days ago, somebody said to me, how did the American Bandstand Top 10 board come to be? Years and years ago, when we first went on the air, there were no lists that were made up for records that young people liked, and so we evolved our own list. Doesn't relate to anything else you read in your local newspaper, here in your local radio station. It's just, these are the things we get the most requests for. It's an arbitrary listing and not necessarily accurate. It's full of challenges, but fun, because let's see. In the number 10 spot, this, for instance, a couple of guys will be here next week with Pac-Man Fever. Number 9 is held by the Little River Band. Number 8 is Diana Ross. Number 7, the Go-Go's.
Number 6, and what was it, a couple of months ago they were here? Oh, big day. Number 6 is Air Supply. Number 5 is an amazing man, Mr. Stevie Wonder, and that thing has just shot up the best-selling charts everywhere. Number 4 is Journey. Number 3, The Cars with Shake It Up. Number 2 is the Jay Giles Band with Centerfold, and this is the number 1 song.
By the record machine, I knew he must have been about 17. He was strong, playing my favorite song, and I could tell it wouldn't be long that he was with me, yeah me. And I could tell it wouldn't be long that he was with me, yeah me. Singing, I love rock and roll, sweet like a time in the jukebox, baby. Up and asked for his name. That don't matter, he said, 'cause it's all the same. So can I take you home where we can be alone? And next we were moving on. He was with me, yeah me. Next we were moving on. He was with me, yeah me. Singing, I love rock and roll. Swing like a dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So big time and dance with me. Take you home where we can be alone. Next we're moving on. He was with me, yeah me. And we'll be moving on and singing that same old song, yeah, with me. Singing, I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. Time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll.
Fun day on American Bandstand with Sheena Easton, the Blasters, and we want to wish Adrian Smed much good luck with T.J. Hooker tonight here on ABC. Next week, we got a treat for you. The Pac-Man Fever guys, Buckner and Garcia, will be here along with Bertie Higgins, the man who sings Key Largo. We'll see you 7 days from now. For now, Dick Clark. So long.
We're going hopping today, where things are popping, a Philadelphia way. We're gonna drop it on all the music they play on the bandstand. We're going swinging, we're gonna swing in the crowd, and we'll be clinging and floating high as a cloud. The phones are ringing, my mom and dad are so proud. I'm on bandstand, and I'm jumping, hey, I'm making.
Tomorrow, hospital patients that should be living are dying instead in Coma, starring Michael Douglas, the ABC Sunday night movie. Monday following That's Incredible, Dirty Harry's back, with a beautiful policewoman as his partner and a deadly gang of militants in his sights. Clint Eastwood stars in The Enforcer. Parental discretion advised. Monday on ABC.
On all the music they play on the bandstand, 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 bandstand.
Okay, kids, take a break.
Coke is it?
Coke is it? The most refreshing way to make the most of every day. And wherever you go and whatever you do, there's something big waiting for me and
you. Coke is it, the biggest taste you've ever found. Coke is it, the one that never let you down. Coke is it, the most refreshing taste around. Coke is it. It's the smile you can't hide, 'cause it comes from inside. Like the time that you spend with your family and friends. It's the way that you feel when you know it's real. Coke is it, the most refreshing taste around. Coke is it. Coke is it.
Before music video, there was one road to stardom, American Bandstand. Now it's back on VH1. It was a Saturday afternoon ritual. Now VH1's got Bandstand every day in '96. See a little ambition go a long way.
What are your dreams? What's left?
To rule the world.
And see some great music.
Gonna let her in.
VH1's Best of American Bandstand.
Hi, I'm Dick Clark. Be sure to watch VH1's Best of American Bandstand on Century Communications.
Today's episode with the Blasters and Sheena Easton. It was a ball. We'll be back next time in August. Stay tuned for more Adam Curry Presents. And stick with us for the Summer of Games. All summer long. Until then, we always do this. For now, Dick Clark. So long. Good night, all.
What a place you got here. Well, spot some music hot here. 78, give it at least a 75. Now for all you don't get goes by American Handstand. Because time on the American.
This has been an Adam David Keipel Curry production.